Alongside payment plans, the other, by far, most common way to end a tax case is an offer in compromise. Now, offers in compromise have a ton of mythology surrounding them out on the internet and in videos. There are three types of offers in compromise. The first type of offer in compromise is a 656A, which is an ability to pay offer in compromise. The second is a 656L, which is a doubt as to liability offer in compromise. And the third is a 656J, which is an interest of justice offer in compromise. The IRS will evaluate your ability to pay and may give you a reduction of your taxes in exchange for a flat fee payment based on that ability to pay. Now, it is important to understand that this is a math problem, and I cannot underline that enough. You will never get an offer in compromise accepted pulling a number out of the air, writing it down on the sheet, and mailing it off. It simply doesn't work that way. You're not negotiating with a private citizen or a bank or a company. You're doing a math problem. So you will fill out a worksheet called a 433A OIC. That will tell you your collectible number. You'll take that, you'll put it together with quite a bit of supporting documentation and mail it to the offer in compromise office in Memphis. An agent will be assigned to audit your offer in compromise and make sure your financials are true and correct. If they are, you will get the settlement. If you made a mistake or they're not, you won't. It's a math problem. You're not going to the IRS and saying, hey, how about 30 grand? You figure out exactly what your collectible number is. If an advocate or an attorney has given you a settlement number to propose that's a round number, like 25,000 or 30,000 or 50,000, you need to run the other way because they have no idea how the process works. The second type of offer in compromise is a doubt as to liability offer in compromise. Under that offer in compromise, you are alleging to the IRS that you don't actually owe the taxes that you have been sent, but again, you are not pulling a number out of the air. So say you file a tax return and on the bottom of the tax return is $83,600 of tax. And then you relook at the numbers and you decide it's actually $53,616 of tax. That is the purposes of a 656L. It is not to say, hey, we don't know what the taxes are, so how about 30 grand? You have to figure out exactly what the taxes are, include all the supporting documentation. Again, mail it to the IRS offer and compromise unit in Brookhaven, New York, who does 656Ls, and then deal with the agent that's assigned to the case. You do not pull a number out of the air. The final type of offer in compromise, and this is the one that has all the controversy associated with it, is an interest of justice offer, or a 656J. An interest of justice offer can be whatever you want to write down, and you have to tell the IRS what quote-unquote exceptional circumstances you have that should lead them to take your low offer. Now, please note, IRS guidance says that lack of ability to pay, i.e. financial hardship, is not a factor for a 656J interest of justice offer, simply because the 656A ability to pay offer already allows for that. Now, in my career, I've made 8 656J offers, and I've only ever gotten one accepted, and in that one case, my client was terminally ill. So it is very difficult to get a 656J accepted. If you call some of the other tax resolution companies out there who are not barred attorneys, what they do is they ask you how much you want to pay in taxes. And if you say $4,000 or $10,000 or $15,000, they'll fill out a 656J, tell your story, mail it off, have it get denied, and say thank you very much for the fees. So unless you have an extremely compelling reason why the IRS should take a much, much lower amount of money, you're probably going to lose your 656J, waste your legal fees, and would have been much better off offering a 656A or a 656L. In my career, I have offered a 656A and 656Ls and 656Js. The only type of offer in compromise I have ever lost is a 656J. In terms of 656As and 656Ls, I have never lost them. And the reason why is because if you fill them out correctly and if you do the calculations correctly, the IRS has already told us that they will accept them. Again, you do not pull a number out of the air. You use the form to calculate your settlement number, include the supporting documentation, mail it off, and then talk to the IRS agent to whom it is assigned.